Okay. Okay. Server is basically like a system unit, but it has more storage, it has more processing speed, it has more RAM memory. Everything is boosted up inside the server. Is, we can say, is a perfect machinery for accessing data through the network. Manage the resources on a network. Server is basically a device that connects people with one another through the resources sent by one client to another. The other people, the other computers that are connected to the server are called clients. Client are the devices that interact with other devices through the server, or use the resources provided by the other devices that are stored in server, and access these resources either in the form of entertainment or data. Like you have used YouTube. Did you use YouTube before? All right. No, these days
Yes.
YouTube is basically, this is a data that is stored by one person through his computer on YouTube server. This server can be in Europe, Asia, anywhere in the world, and it is on network. When I am also a client, I am also available on internet, or I am connected to an internet network. So when I go to YouTube, I open up the YouTube and search something, that instruction goes to the server. This server search that information, like either it is a song or a tutorial or something. It searches that. If that server has that information, it gives back me a ping in the form of, it shows all the related information. You know, when you search something, it gives you a list of things, lists of videos, that these videos are same as that of the word that you searched. So it gives information, take from one client, it take information from one client and provide that information to the client that needs those information within the matter of minutes. But now, right now, if you have a very strong internet connection, very speed up internet connection, you can get that information in seconds through the server. Now let us talk about these clients. A client accesses the resources on the server. Like I said before, the server stores the data from one computer. If I am connected with the server right now, I have a data and I allow the server to access that data, and there is another person, like you are the second person who have the computer, and we both are connected to the server. I have a data like these slides that I prepared. You need those slides, and I allow the server so that anyone can copy these slides from my computer. When you search for these slides on a server comes to my computer, took those files and give you some link so that you can access the data from my computer. Next is internet. What is internet?
Huh? What did you say?
What is internet?
Um, the internet is a collection of networks.
Collection of a network. Okay. And why do you use internet? What for? Why do you use internet?
To communicate across the world.
Okay. To communicate
To
across the
find
world.
information.
Yes. Come again.
To find information.
Yes, to find information, your desired information. Either you are studying, or you want to watch a movie or play a game, or use or needed any application to be install, you go to the internet. go to internet and collect that information. So we can say that the biggest internet network is right now World Wide Web, that you usually use to type URL in your URL bar www. Have you heard that before?
Yes.
So www basically stands for World Wide Web. This is a collection of networks that connects millions of computers throughout the world. Anything that is connected to the internet, that is used to access the internet, is connected to the World Wide Web. Why do you users access the internet? These are the uses of internet: for communicating with one another, to share information with one another. And right now it is this is very common way of shopping right now in corona days. Right now in lockdown, shopping, online shopping, banking, online banking is a very common ways of transport, sending money, receiving money right now. And of course, like we are doing right now, classes and entertainment. Basically these are the six main things that user for which user access the internet. What is the World Wide Web? When you access a website, there is a open up in browser, something opens up, right?
Yeah.
We say that in our language, that we open up a web page. See, so that web page, there are thousands of, billions, trillions of web pages in on internet, billions of document available for anyone connected to the internet. They're like images, social networking websites, videos, everything is available there. Studying material, everything is available. A website is collection of related web pages. Related web pages means if I open a Facebook, it does not show me the YouTube page. It shows me pages that are related to the Facebook, like profile and groups, pages, and my friends, messages. It does not show me YouTube link. Okay, a web page basically contains text, graphics, sound, video, and link to other web page. You can have a link on a website to the another web page. Like we have a link on Facebook, and we click on that link, and it opens up on a new tab. It is YouTube's link. We can link YouTube through the hyperlink in a Facebook, but we cannot access YouTube through Facebook directly, like entering a URL in the URL bar in our browser. And we cannot simply access YouTube. We have to enter YouTube's URL in the web browser. Basically, web page is simply in at first designed to share information. By creating web pages, we share information and posting photos on a photo community. Different sources, different purposes, people use different purpose for using internet and web pages. Facebook is for social networking, so that you can connect with your relatives and friends and your social circle. And the YouTube is basically to gather information about anything you want to learn or study, anything you want to study, or you want to make anything, you want to learn a new skill, you can get those tutorial on YouTube. How do you install and run a software? What is a computer software? Anyone? What is a computer software?
I don't know.
Okay, computer software basically series of instructions that executes when you want them to execute, and it tells your computer to do something. Okay, a software is basically something we use to perform a certain we can say function or certain output, to get some output from the, like we use calculator to calculate, right? We use Microsoft PowerPoint to show our slides, to prepare presentation. Okay, Microsoft Office is a software. Basically Windows is also a software. Okay, there are two types of software. One is called system software, another is called application software. Basically application software are those software that runs inside your Windows. Right now, which window you are using right now?
Windows.
Windows which 7, XP, 10? Hmm? Which window? Windows 7?
Windows 10.
Windows 7. Okay, right now Windows have Windows 11 version, right, is out there in the market, but it is not a stable version. It is a better version. Okay, I'm using Windows 10. Windows is basically a software in which other softwares run to give us output, to perform some to process our instructions. So Windows is an operating sorry is an operating system which we call system software, and application softwares are those software that we run inside the Windows. Like I am running right now Windows 10. Okay, this is the interface of Windows 10. So Windows 10 is operating system software, and this TeamViewer, VLC, IDMan, Visual Studio Code, WhatsApp, Microsoft Edge, these are the application software that we use to perform some action. Okay, understand?
Yeah, I understand.
Okay, good. That's good. Okay, now here we study about how do we install a program. First of all, before the internet, we use CD-ROMs that we insert inside the CD-ROM drive to install a program. It was a program disk that we insert inside the CD-ROM, and then step 2 was install the software program by instructions in the disk. There are instructions that are already given in the disk so that you can install and run that program. There you can there was an install icon in the disk that we double click and it runs the program and the program executes. Right now what we do right in these days, this is an obsolete process of installing a new software. The latest is that we go to our web browser and we search for that software. That is the new way of installing a which gives us different links where we can pick up the software's installer and download it and runs on our computer to install new software. Okay, now let us talk about graphical user interface, GUI. Have you ever heard about that, GUI? Have you heard that word before?
No.
No.
Okay, this is basically a computational terminology where we can say that this is based on graphics. Everything that you see on your screen is called graphical. This is a graphical user interface. Before that, there is a command prompt like this. There was a time before Windows, people work on Windows through command. They write some command here like run my PC, then the my PC will open and they use that. This is not a GUI version. Okay, This is a command prompt version. BIOS, basically it is called BIOS, binary integration operating system. The latest version of it is graphical user interface, where user can see the things in graphical form. It consists of software using graphics and icons. We can see icons here. You can see there are icon. Acrobat reader have an icon, so I can see that there's a folder. When I open it, a folder means there is some information inside these things. Okay, there are icons so that I can see what is the purpose of thing. Room music, there is a disc playing there. Icon is related to the purpose of the application. Icon is always related and shows you graphically what is the purpose of application. Like movies, there is a play button, kind of an icon. Solitaire game, it has cards image on it in its icon, so that you can interact with computer through graphics and see that which makes computer more easy to use. To run on the command prompt, you need to learn about the commands first, then you use that. It is a very time consuming. Right now you just click on the icon and it opens up and show you what is the purpose of application, what is the application is about. Graphical user interface control gives you controls how you enter data and how the screen display the information. Right now I use this whole graphic appearance for my slides. It has a blue bar here and orange bar here to make the slides more presentable. So basically graphical user interface is very humanly way of displaying the output on the computer. Okay, we have talked about this. What is the system software that I told you?
It controls the actual computer and how it works.
Okay,
So like
so
Windows has Windows 8 and 10.
yes. Basically Windows, Intel, the computer like Dell company, HP company, Sony company, they have the processor that is based upon Windows operating system. It runs Windows operating system, and Mac have their own Macintosh, Mac OS, and there is a Linux, Ubuntu. These are the operating system beside Windows. Windows is most commonly used software, and Mac OS is most commonly used on Apple devices. So basically, system software is a program that controls the operation of the computer. Like computer, what sort of operations computer should perform, and how does it use. Hope you like the video. Please subscribe.